Welcome to another episode of the Global Trade Show. I'm your host, Lawrence Christoffelsz. Today I've got the absolute privilege to be joined by Namrata Varma, who is the Associate Director at the International Advisory Council over in Delhi in India. Namrata, thanks so much for taking the time to speak with me. How are you going?
I am doing good, and thank you so much, Lawrence, for giving this platform to me and this opportunity to me to be a part of this chat show with you and have a quick chat with you here. It's been really a privilege, to be a part of it. Honestly, it sounds good, and knowing the fact that you run this channel, which is one of its kinds of our trade industry, it's lovely, lovely to be a part of it.
Thank you so much. Our pleasure, and absolute pleasure to speak to you. Let's talk about a bit of your background, then we'll talk about International Advisory Council. So, you've been around for a long time with international trade. Talk about your history and expertise.
Part of the international trade with IAC, with International Advisory Council only. I have been associated with them since 2012. Yeah, 2012. And I proudly call myself as the first female employee of the company. I keep saying that to everyone. Yes. So I have been associated since then, and I started off at a very junior level and have grown over the years within the organization at the leadership role, wherein I'm now an associate director heading the business development vertical for us. So this has been, a brief journey of mine. Started off representing a lot of these EDBs, the IPAs here in India. This is what, mainly what we do. And today, talking to these IPAs, chatting with these EDBs and bringing in new opportunities for my country. So I've come a long way, yes. This has been like a journey for me, I would say. This has been truly a journey in itself.
Fantastic. Well, I love your passion. You're so energized. And I can imagine all the people you and companies you work with can really embrace that. And you take them on, as you say, the journey of global trade with them as well. So let's talk about IAC, the International Advisory Council. What's the overall organizational structure? How does it work there over in India? And what are the core sort of programs that you offer?
So International Advisory Council, we are a cross-border trade organization, trade and investment mainly, both of it. So we work very closely with the international government, the investment promotion and the trade development vertical of the international government, with the local government, with Indian government, with a lot of foreign companies and foreign university. I would say we are kind of a global platform, for inward as well as outward investment, be it about greenfield, talk about brownfield investments, all sorts of trade and investments. So we've been into industry since 2012, as I mentioned, and we've worked with multiple EDBs, a lot of these investment promotion agencies, wherein we've brought in investments from India to their region, talking about Europe as one of the market. We've worked with US, Africa, we've worked with quite a few of the Asian regions and countries as well. So yes, likewise, a lot of these foreign universities we've worked with. We currently are working two prominent, foreign universities in India. We've been working very closely with them, bringing in students, doing student recruitment activities from India to the university set in Europe, and one of the universities in Europe and another one. Yeah, both of them actually, both based in Europe actually at this point of time. So yes, this has been briefly. So as I said that, I would like to say we are a global platform for, be it for the Indian companies or for the foreign companies, companies eyeing India. Likewise, Indian companies eyeing the foreign market to expand their, horizons, expand their business.
Wonderful. Well, I think, as we all know, India is such a powerhouse. It's growing so rapidly. These emerging opportunities. Are there any sort of hot industry sectors that you're working on, Namrata, or sort of key areas of focus?
See, frankly, India at this point of time, a lot of growth. Like government also have been promoting these initiatives of Make in India, Digital India, Green India, all of those. Yes. So talking of those, manufacturing is one of the, growing sectors, upcoming sectors. Digital India, when we talk of a digital, the technology side of it is also something that we've been working very hard on, and we've been, I would say Digital India and Make in India are going quite hand in hand. From the technology side, we are upgrading ourselves. Likewise, we are making that technology within India. So it has been a massive growth you would see in the coming future from the market perspective, from the industry perspective, in the manufacturing, the technology side of it. The aerospace and defense has been one of the very prominent sectors or the industries to look forward to from the India side of it. We are massive. We are not just one market. We are a huge landscape. Diverse market, to be very precise. So yes, this has been, I would say, mainly technology and manufacturing as one of the big sectors. Likewise, the green renewable energy side of it too. That has
Wonderful.
been another upcoming sectors.
That's fantastic. I think, as you say, those sectors, they're big right across the world. And I think India's been such a great country to partner with. And I think, I've noticed that there's, over the last few years, especially the Indian government's really wanting to open up both inbound and outbound. And that provides so much more awareness for, IAC, and the showcase the importance of you and the organisation, because it's great to have these government-to-government initiatives, but you really need people who have got on-the-ground expertise and contacts, relationships, all those vital things that you offer.
That's what, just to add up to what just you mentioned, that India being such a huge and a diverse market, for foreign companies wanting to eye India or expand, access the Indian market, my only thing is, I would say that do not treat it as one single market. It's diverse. So you need to be always looking out for a local partner who could help you navigate through the market, throughout the market, help you get into nitty-gritties of it. Also, do not look at India as a short-term market. India has its own long-term rewards. Why? Because, once you start, or once you kind of access this market or begin entering the market, the first thing you would do is, strengthen your roots. Once that is in place, then there's no looking back. There are definitely long-term rewards here. So yeah, definitely what you just said, that, India is a market at this point of time to look at, but also a very diverse one. So IAC as a local partner definitely comes into picture here. Why? Because we are spread across India. We have about 5 offices across India. So we understand the dynamics of it. We are locals here.
Yeah, and that's so critical for success, because you really need, as you said, Namrata, to navigate the landscape, understand how to do business there, how to build relationships, maintain those relationships. It's so critically important to have long-term success. And it's not just trade, as you said before. IAC offers that investment opportunity, so both inbound and outbound. So many companies now are looking not just to buy and sell, but to create partnerships. So let's talk a little bit about that. Is that something that is on the growth? Is a lot of rise now with companies, like Indian companies, obviously looking offshore for investment opportunities, and vice versa, coming into India?
So I would say it was a little slowdown in the past year, but now that is picking up. Of course, the slowdown was looking at the world economies. There was too much of happening around, be it about the war situation, if we name it, and from the economy side of it, too much was happening. Now that the things are settling down, yes, we have seen a surge in terms of inquiries. People are wanting to explore India as a market, wanting to understand from us as to what India has to offer, what IAC has to offer, as an on-ground local partner here. So definitely a surge that we have seen, but I'll be very honest, yes, from past 6-8 months, it was a little dull. Maybe I would say with all sorts of FTAs and the tariffs and things getting in place, people were cautious, wanting to understand how the world economy would react to it, Indian economy would react to it. And now that things are starting to get at an execution level, yeah, we have seen a huge surge. I would say, from comparing it from the past 3 years, about 300% surge of inquiries that we have seen. Of course, the tables don't turn overnight. These are inquiry stage. And yes, we are looking at bringing an impact, on a longer side of it, maybe 6, 8 months down the line, definitely.
Well, I think there's so much to see, and as you say, it's looking at the markets within the market there of India, and what's the best way companies they see this episode, they obviously get excited about what you're offering through ISE and the India Gateway. What's the best way for them to get in touch with you and the team, Namrata?
Get in touch with me, drop me a message on LinkedIn, write me on my email ID. Yeah. So yes, you could always access our website and drop in your inquiry. We are here to help. We are very active on LinkedIn. We, as in when I say me individually, likewise, our company, we've been very active on social media and LinkedIn. So definitely they can touch base with us through our website. So you could, drop in your inquiries and we will touch base with you. We will get in touch with you. We are happy to do that. And as I said, we are quite active on LinkedIn. We keep organizing various seminars or, roundtable conferences. So happy to have them over, happy to have a chat over coffee, and we could discuss, market entry strategies for them and get them to India.
Fantastic. Well, it's been an absolute delight to speak with you, Namrata. I'm sure that we're going to be so excited to work with you and the team, hopefully promote a lot more International Advisory Council activities and initiatives there. So many people, I'm sure, watch this episode and get in touch. So thank you for sparing the time out of your busy schedule to speak with me on the Global Trade Show. And I look forward to meeting you in person sometime over in India, or if you're over in Australia, look forward to catching up and seeing you in person.
Thank you so much. It has been a pleasure for me as well to be a part of this chat show and have a chat with you, Lawrence. Honestly speaking, I was really stunned when I, received your message the other day, and I'm like, oh, wow, this is going to be good. Truly, it's been truly a pleasure. And yes, happy to host you anytime you're in India. Please, please ping me. You have my number. Please ping me. Happy to host you. If I happen to drop by to Australia, I'll drop you a message. Sure.
Likewise, yes, absolutely. Love that. Thank you so much, Namrata. And please get in touch for all the viewers out there. You've got Namrata's details. You can see how excited, how capable she and the team are to help you be in that India Gateway. So please get in touch with her and the team at International Advisory Council. You won't regret it. So speak to you soon. See you again on another episode of the Global Trade Show very soon. Take care.